Hi guys, welcome to my first video on this channel. Before we get into it, I'd like to ask if you'd leave a like on my video, comment something nice below, subscribe to my channel, and share my video with others so that they can do the same. Now let's begin. I am Jaylee, I am 24 years old and I have multiple disabilities. I created this channel so that I could support people living with chronic illness, give tips to other people to support ones they love with chronic illness, and share my experience and how you could help someone in my specific situation. Now let's begin. I was born in Watford, England, and at first it was assumed I was an average healthy baby. This all changed at 3 months old when my family picked up I wasn't looking at anyone when they entered the room. I wasn't aware that they were there. I never followed their voices, and I would only look up at the lights. It was later discovered I was blind and had hydrocephalus, which is fluid on the brain. I also had cysts on my optic nerves. At 5 months old, I had a VP shunt inserted. For those of you that don't know what a VP shunt is, it is like a plastic tube that's put in the head to drain excess fluid into the stomach so it can leave the body naturally. If I am honest, without the shunts, I would not be here telling my story today. Funny how a plastic straw-like thing is the thing that's keeping me living, isn't it? Skip 3 years to 2000 and I was officially registered blind. I have no sight at all in my right eye and 5% in my left. But I can only see straight ahead in my left eye. Now, a question I get asked a lot is, how do I use a phone? How do I type if I can't see? Well, I have an iPhone, and in the accessibility settings, there's this thing called VoiceOver. VoiceOver allows what's on my screen to be spoken to me. I also use Dictate so that I can tell my phone what I want to type and it will type it for me when I send a text. At first, I couldn't deal with my disability and I was bullied a lot at school. But when it got to secondary school, it got easier for me to handle. Yes, I still got bullied, but I learned how to ignore them. They were just cruel and ignorant. I have been doing Braille for 20 years now, and my amazing mum learned it with me right from the start. She did everything in her power to make my life as normal as possible. She never let me believe that there was nothing I was capable of. She taught me anything was possible and that I'd just have to work a bit harder than able-bodied people. She's why I can do this video today. She's the one that gave me the strength to live my life as normally as possible. She just told me I was unique and special, and that was okay. Skip 9 years and I started suffering from severe pain in my joints and muscles. I get lots of strains, sprains and soft tissue injuries. I was around 12 years old. I went on to see lots of doctors and they said that it was due to growing pains. As I was a teenager, it seemed a reasonable explanation for why I was in so much pain. These pains got worse over the next 7 years, and by 19 I'd had enough. I stopped growing age 14, so I knew they were wrong about the original diagnosis. On top of this, my joints had started dislocating on a regular basis. I decided to pay for private treatment and a private consultation with an orthopedic doctor and a rheumatologist. They examined me and noticed I was very hypermobile. This means that my joints can move out of normal range. They did a few more tests, which confirmed I had Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. This is a rare connective tissue disorder which affects the soft tissues, including ligaments and tendons. It can cause dislocations, sprains, strains, as well as tears to occur easily. I'm in a lot of pain every day and have to take strong pain relief, as well as use a wheelchair if I have to walk more than 10 minutes. I'm going to close this video out here, but I hope it was helpful to some of you, and I hope you enjoyed it. But before I go, just a quick tip. If you think there's something wrong with you and you are being ignored by the medics, don't give up until you are heard. Everyone has a right to treatment and everyone has a right to know what is going on with their body. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.